Okay, so today we are going to start with the topic LINQ. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so LINQ stands for Language Integrated Query. Okay, in C Sharp, it is used to work with data access from data sources such as objects, dataset, SQL Server, XML, etc. Okay, LINQ is a data querying API with SQL-like query syntaxes.
Okay.
Okay, basically, when we are working with MS SQL, right, we have to write queries uh, for any type of modification in our database. So now using LINQ, we can write those queries directly in our console application. Okay, we don't need to go to the MS SQL for that.
Okay.
Let me give you a brief. Uh, LINQ stands for Language Integrated Query, a feature in C Sharp and .NET that allows developers to query and manipulate data in a strongly typed and declarative manner.
Okay.
So, why LINQ is important in C Sharp and .NET development? So, LINQ simplifies data access and manipulation by providing a common query syntax for different data sources. It also promotes code reusability and readability, reducing the need of complex loops and conditional statements.
Okay.
LINQ queries are type safe and checked at compile time, reducing runtime errors. And it integrates seamlessly with other C Sharp language features also.
Okay.
Okay, let me start off right. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so let me explain how LINQ works. Okay, so let's suppose this is our data source.
Okay.
It can be of any type. Let's say it is a collection. Okay, you remember collection?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it can be of SQL Server. It can be your XML docs. It can be your any data set. Okay,
Okay.
anything, any data source. And this is your C Sharp application.
Okay.
So now what LINQ is doing, it is making both of them communicate. Okay, till now we are just communicating with SQL Server. Okay, Now you can communicate with any data source in your C Sharp application by providing this link commands. Okay,
Okay.
so let me tell you. Okay, LINQ has some predefined query syntax. Okay, and these also has the standard query operator like from, start, where, order by, group by, right? We have gone through in SQL with these commands, right?
Yeah.
So how all this working? So link you first here, execute the query. Okay,
Okay.
at this point, it execute query on your data sources, and then it get results uh, for those queries from the data sources.
Okay.
Okay, and then it gives those result in a form of objects to our C sharp application.
Okay.
Okay, so any
Okay.
doubt in this? This is a simple process how LINQ works.
Uh, no, no doubts.
Okay, so LINQ can easily access and work on different data like in-memory objects, collection databases, XML documents, many more. Okay, the databases that are stored in your file system, anything.
Okay.
It allows writing queries even without the knowledge of query languages like SQL, XML. Okay, it is a through set of extensions. LINQ ably integrates queries in C Sharp and Visual Basic.
Okay.
Okay, now let me make a difference here. See, in SQL, we are writing a query like this: select star from, let's say, my table where age is greater than 20. Okay,
Yeah.
now in LINQ, you are going to write query like this. Firstly, your from column, your from. See, this query has three parts: your select, from, and where. Okay, so
Okay.
your from part will come first, then will come your where. It means condition part, and then select part. How you are going to write this? You have to use alias. Okay, so from, let's say I. Okay, you can use anything here. From I in age,
Okay.
where I is greater than 20, select. Okay, so what is happening here? First thing, you have given an alias to your age. Okay, now you are applying this condition to your age alias. Okay, so your condition is fulfilling. Now you are selecting, displaying the result.
Okay.
So in LINQ, this select statement comes every time in the last of your query.
Okay.
In SQL, it comes first. In LINQ, it comes last. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Let me work with an example. If you have any doubt in between, you can just ask. Okay.
Okay. So in the LINQ query, you don't specify my table.
Yeah. Okay. When I will be working here, I will tell you how that works. Okay. Because
Okay.
you cannot just directly put a command. You have a data set for that. So you are giving your command directly to the data set. So you don't need to specify that on which table, on which thing. Okay.
Okay.
Let's add a new class. Okay, this is our simple class. Okay, let's create an array. Let's do any database. Okay,
Okay.
any doubt in this? We have cleared this one array, how to create anything.
Yeah.
No doubt?
Noted.
So now we are creating a variable A. Okay, now I am specifying a query here. Okay, you can see we have also linked here this namespace system.link.
Okay.
Okay, this LINQ system.link is used for writing any LINQ query. Okay, you have to add this
Okay.
assembly here. Let's say from I in age where I greater than 20. Select array. Okay, so your age is this array, right? I is for
Yeah.
alias. So you are first specifying like from I in age. It means when you are creating this alias, so your age, the data in the age is transferred to I. Now you have to satisfy this condition that I should be greater than 20. Okay. And then display I.
Okay.
Any doubt in this?
Noted.
Okay. So as this A will also be going to be an integer array because there will be multiple data from here, right? So we can just display it using for each tool. Uh, do you have any doubt in for each loop? We have also cleared that. right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me run this. Okay, so now you can see all those elements which are greater than 20. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
now that's okay. Now you want it to be in order. Okay, let's get back to here. So here, what you do is order by age. Then you can specify whether it should be ascending or descending, right? There's no doubt in this
Yeah.
how to use order by, right?
No
Okay.
doubt.
Now in this one, you have to specify before this select. Okay, select will be always last. So after you have given this condition, you have to specify like this. Now see, first difference. Here order by are two keywords. Okay. But here it is a single keyword. There will be no space.
Okay.
Okay. So order by I because we are using an alias. Then if you did not write anything here, it will by default be in ascending order. Or when you want it in descending order, you have to write full. Like here, you are just using acronym ASC, DESC. Here, you have to write fully. Okay, like this
Okay.
DESC. Okay,
Okay.
now let's try this here. Let's say we want to in descending order. Then you have to specify which. Okay, now let's run it.
Okay.
Okay, now you can see you have your output in descending order.
Okay.
Any doubt in this?
No doubt.
Okay, now let's say we have a string type. Okay, string array. Let's say it is of names. Values, any name. Let's say, okay. Any doubt in this? How we are creating this?
No
Okay.
doubt.
So for the query, let's again create an pair A from name in names. Okay. We are just creating an alias here. Okay.
Okay.
Now condition where name, let's say dot contains. Let's say T.
Okay.
Okay. So previously, what we were doing uh, in SQL, we were using like. Do you remember that like starting from this or like it means
Yes.
you should have that character in your name, right?
Yeah.
Here we can
Yes.
directly use this contains.
Using contains instead of like.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now we are running it for T. So which one has T? Nishant and Mohit. Okay. Now you are getting this. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Let's also cover some things. Let's say we want A. Okay. Now, okay, only this. Now, what should be the result from this? Can you tell me?
Uh, Dishant and Mohit.
No, Mohit does not have A.
I mean A, right? A, you'll get Anmol, Anish, Mohan, and Nishant. Four.
Okay, now you have to see this. It is strictly bounded. It means you are writing here small a. So you are only searching for small a here. Okay.
Okay.
Let me. Yeah. See, you are only getting Mohan and Nishan. And if you just make it capital, you're getting Anmol and Anish.
Okay.
Okay. So this is type safe and safely bound. It means it is correctly bound. The capital should be searched for the capital, and for the small letters, you have to search only for the small letters. Okay,
Okay.
let's see. You don't want contains. You want your letter should start with A. Okay, so you can use starts with. Okay, so let's say
Okay.
M. It starts with M. So it will only give those names which are starting with character M. Okay, you can also specify here ends with. Ends with, let's say, T. Okay, so it will give those names who are going to end with T. Okay,
Okay.
so any doubt?
No doubt.
So this system dot link is compulsory while using any link commands.
Okay.
Okay, so this what are the advantages of using link? So LINQ offers an object-based language integrated way to query over data, no matter where the data came from. Okay. So through LINQ, we can query database, XML as well as correct. The compile
Okay.
times, it compile time syntax checking. It means while you are compiling, it is checking the syntax. So there will be no runtime error. It allows you
Okay.
to query collection like array, enumerables, classes, etc. in the native language of your application, like Visual Basics or C Sharp, in much the same way as you would query using the SQL database.
Okay.
Also, user does not need to learn new query languages for a different type of data sources or data format. It increase the readability of the code. Query can be reused, like if you can use, you can also use this query in any function and just call the function. Okay. And it gives type checking of the objects at compile time. It means type checking, like if I just make it int, so it is giving me an error, like a string. It is of a string type, but I am using it of int type. Okay. This type of type checking.
Okay.
Okay, so let me first introduce you with something new. Okay. We have gone through array list. Okay, it is a type of collections, right? Do you remember it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a dynamic. You does not have to specify the number of elements you want to insert. It can just increase the numbers dynamically. Okay. Similarly, you have a list called students. Okay, you can create a list of students. It is like this. Let's say you are creating student of list type. Okay,
Okay.
like in the array list, we are using this one, greater than and smaller than sign, right?
Okay.
Similarly, right now, this is I am creating like an object. Okay, student is my another class, and I'm creating an object for it. It is like that. Okay, you can just provide any values here. Its ID, anything. Okay,
Okay.
list is also a type where you can dynamically increase your length of how much data you can store in it. Okay, like that.
Okay.
So let's move to extension methods, aggregate functions, and operators in LINQ.
Okay.
So extension methods allow you to add new methods to existing types without modifying their source code. Okay, they are
Okay.
declared as static method in static classes and are used as if they were instance method of the extend type. When we will be working on that, we can understand how it is happening. Also, the aggregate function in LINQ allows you to perform calculation on collection of data, like similar in SQL Server, right? We have aggregate function like sum, average, min, max, count. Okay, those are also presented here.
Okay.
Also, we have operators. So operators in LINQ are method that perform a specific type task on collection. Okay, like distinct, any, all, first, single, these type of things.
Okay.
So let's try this using an example. Let me remove this. Let's say we have a sample data, like where numbers into list of int type. Okay, any doubt in this? I've just told you this. You does not have to specify how much element you want to pass in it, and you have to specify
Yep.
its type here. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly, let's create for a float value. Let's say grades. We wanted a double. Okay, we have gone through with these data types also when we are introducing the .NET, right? Okay,
Yep.
let's say 95.8 and 88.0, 72.5, 90.0, and let's one create of string. If you have any doubt in these things, okay, you can ask because I am when I'm going to give you a task, then you have to complete that.
Okay.
So let's name them. Mhm. Okay,
Okay.
now we are going to use extension method. Say concatenated name, and we want names dot. Okay, so this is the extension,
Okay.
and then we are going to print this extension. Console dot write line. Okay, so there is no doubt in this code. Okay, I am just first outputting a line extension method. Then I'm creating a variable, and using this names database, I am calling a function. Okay, this is an extension function, concatenate names. Okay, and then I'm printing
Okay.
the values of this variable. So now also have
Okay.
to define this extension function, right? Let's say public, and your this extension function should be always of static type. Okay,
Okay.
now you can see this extension is your predefined class. Okay, so you are now just adding code in it for your this act function. Okay, are you getting me? This is
Okay.
a
Yeah.
previously built class in your program extension. Okay. Uh, Now you have created this extension function, oh sorry, class. Now you are going to add your function, this one here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now in this one, what you are doing is you are just taking the output data type as a string, and then you are using a join function. Okay, for in
Okay.
this database names, and now you are just joining all these things, all the elements of your this database, this. Okay, and just making a
Okay.
single string. Okay, of using just commas to separate the values. Okay, nothing else.
Okay.
Maybe there's some build type error here. Okay, so this is happening as it wants it to in this class, and we are previously using this class also. Okay, so now as we
Okay.
are working in this class, I don't want to change the code now here because it might become a quick thing and we don't have time. You are understanding it, what it is, right? You just,
Yeah, I can.
yes.
Re- you're referencing the this class to the
Yes.
main class, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. See, now they have changed these standards while using the updates. So everything that you want to
Okay.
run, you want to specify, you have to use top level binding. What it is mean? It means that you have this class program. Okay. Now you are using this function for your binding. Okay. That's why you are able to
Okay.
use these all things. Okay. These are called top level binding. Okay. Let's say this is for this one. You can see top level static class. These top level are these things. Okay. You have to bind them. Let's
Okay.
try it outside this. Okay. Now you can see the error is resolved. Let's run it. And you can see all the names are here. Okay. With just the separation of comma. So this is your extension
Okay.
methods. Okay. Any doubt in this?
Okay. Uh,
This one or this one?
you had like you said this is
Yeah,
static
this is
class, right?
is that.
Like top
See,
level.
yeah, I've told you this is a top level binding. Okay, because we are
Yeah.
using this class in another class. In class program, we are also creating a class. Okay, that's why it is asking for a top level binding. So I have just removed it
Okay.
outside of the class. Okay.
Okay.
Any other doubt?
Uh, uh,
Okay.
that's the only thought I had.
Let's go to other ones.
Yeah. So to the previous thing, so both static class has to be top
No, it's
level
not
bound,
only
right?
included for static. See, there is a structure of a program. Before it is loosely bound that you can just create a class program without any namespace also, right? You can just directly do that.
Okay.
Now you want it to be a top level bounding to increase the security, okay, accessibility of your class. Okay,
Okay.
okay, let's move for the aggregate function. Okay, what is this case? Yes, what is this case?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This camel case.
you can see we have these aggregate functions all, right? Pre-built.
Yeah.
These are because of your link queue. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Okay, you can see all your values are here. Average of the grade, numbers, minimum number, maximum number, right? So this is how we
Yeah.
can use aggregate functions directly using LINQ. Okay.
Okay.
Now operators. So this topic is important. Okay. While you are going to work with code, you are going to use this a lot. Okay. So please understand it carefully. Now see, we are creating a variable, let's say has high numbers. Okay. And we are
Okay.
directly giving its values by this grades dot any. Okay, so now first you tell me what you can understand by this.
It's taking any grades that is greater
Yes.
than
Okay.
90
So yes, you are.
from the
They
list.
are using this grades. Okay. Under this grades, they have created an alias grade. Okay, we have created an alias grade, and now this grade has the value using this condition that it should be greater than 90. Okay, and those value will be provided in this grade, and this will be given to this variable. Is it clear?
Okay. It's clear.
Let's have more examples. Now, please tell me what is happening here.
It is taking all the grade values in the grade list and taking the giving the passing grade that is more grade equal or more greater than 70.
What is happening here?
It's taking the
Uh,
first name from the student from the name list.
And what is happening here?
It is taking a single name where name is
Okay,
equal to Vishal.
so let's see what is the output. Okay, okay, we have given this value. Okay, let's run this. Okay, now see what you have told me and what is the output. So this one, any grade. Okay, this is checking whether is there anyone has grade greater than 90 or not. So it is giving the output in true.
Okay.
Okay, we have greater than 90 here.
Okay.
This grades, okay, you see, here you can see it is a bool type. Okay, and also this one, it is a bool type. Okay, so this one also checking whether there are grades, okay, passing grades with greater than equal to 70 for all. See, it is
Okay.
checking for all, whether all the grades are greater than equal to 70 or not. Okay, now all the grades are greater than 70, right? That's why it is giving you true.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Okay.
your first student is Mohan. That's why it is giving Mohan. And for this one, single student, you are checking to give the name as Vishal. Okay, that's why it's giving Vishal.
Okay.
Okay, let's say you don't have the name in the list, then what is going to happen? Uh, you don't have a name here. Let's say Kapish. Okay, now let's run it. Now see, an exception is happening here. Invalid operation exception because there is no name as capital. Okay, so to handle this
Okay.
exception, you can just use the try catch block, right? We have talked about that.
Yeah.
So this is how you can work with operators, aggregate functions, and extension. Okay, any doubt in these things?
Okay. No, that.
Okay, so that's all for today. Let me give you an assignment. Sorry, task. Okay,
Okay.
so for your task, the main is write a C sharp console application that using LINQ to perform the following task on a collection of books. Okay, you okay, are
Okay.
you writing or do I have to write?
You can type it so I can
Okay,
also note it down in my
you
book.
should also note it down. I'm also typing. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. I'll type it down.
okay.
I'll note it down in my book as well.
So first you have to write a C sharp console application that uses LINQ to perform the following tasks on a collection of books. Okay, so your first task is to create a list of book objects
Okay.
with properties like title, author, genre, and prices. Okay, so how you are going to do this? I have just told you. Okay, let me give you how you're doing. Let's say you are creating an object. Okay, where book equal to new list of type books. Okay, and you can just open your
Okay.
curly braces and write all the properties like your title, author, and provide the value for the same.
Okay.
Okay, but you have to consider this that while you are using this method, so this books is a class. Okay, so you have to first create a class with
Okay.
these title, author, genre, and the prices as a class variables. Okay, and then you can
Okay.
use this method
Okay.
to provide to create a list of those. Okay, now your
Okay.
second task is write link queries to first find all books written by a specific author. Okay, and while creating a list, give at least 8 or 10 values to the list. Okay,
Okay.
Your you should write another query to retrieve a list of book titles that belongs to a particular genre. Okay.